Know me broken by my master. Teach thee on child of love hereafter. Into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. So I made a big mistake. Tried to see it once my way. Drifting body, its soul desertion. Flying, not yet quite the notion. Into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. So I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Into the flood again. Same old trip it was back then. So I made a big mistake. Try to see it once my way. Am I wrong? Have I run too far to get home? Have I gone and left you here alone? Am I wrong? Have I run too far to get home? Yeah. Have I gone, left you here alone? If I would, could you? How many times have you woken up and prayed for the rain? How many times have you seen the papers apportion the blame? Who gets to say, who gets to work, and who gets to play? I was always told at school, everybody should get the same. How many times have you been told if you don't ask, you don't get? How many lads have taken your money your mother said you shouldn't bet? And who has the fun? Is it always a man with a gun? Someone must have told you if you work too hard, you can sweat. There's always a sun, always a sun, always a sun. Always, always, always a sun. How many times has the weatherman told you stories that make you laugh? You know it's not unlike the politicians and leaders when they do things by half. Who gets the job of pushing the knob? That sort of responsibility you draw straws for if you're mad enough. There's always a sun, always a sun, there's always a sun. Always, always, always the sun. There's always a sun, always a sun, always a sun. Always, always, always the sun. There's always a sun, always a sun, there's always the sun. Always, always, always the sun. There's always a sun, always a sun, there's always a sun. Always, always, always the sun. Sometimes when this place gets kind of empty, sound of their breath fades with the light. I think about the loveless fascination under the Milky Way tonight. Lower the curtain down on Memphis. Lower the curtain down, alright. I got no time for private consultation under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar, something shimmering and white. Leads you here, despite your destination, under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. And it's something quite peculiar, something shimmering and white. Leads you here, despite your destination, under the Milky Way tonight. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Wish I knew what you were looking for. Might have known what you would find. Milky Way tonight. Under the Milky Way tonight. I pictured a rainbow. You held it in your hands. I had flashes, but you saw the plan. I wandered out in the world for years, while you just stayed in your room. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. The whole of the moon. You were there in the turnstiles with the wind at your heels. You stretch for the stars and you know how it feels to reach too high, too far, too soon. You saw the whole of the moon. I was grounded while you filled the skies. I was dumbfounded by truth. You cut through lies. I saw the rain-dirty valley. You saw Brigadoon. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. Spoke about wings. You just flew. I wondered, I guessed, and I tried. You just knew. I sighed. You swooned. I saw the crescent. You saw the whole of the moon. Okay, I'm starting to get bored with singing. I'm not bored with singing, I just having trouble figuring out what songs to try. Guess that's enough. The main thing was to put up some audio to go with the video of Katie Halper. People aren't meant to look like that. She's just over 40. I don't know if she's 40 or 41 because Wikipedia it says born in 1980 or 1981. Wikipedia never got better. The internet got worse. The internet got so bad that there's nothing left. There's nothing salvageable. We'd have to make everything a public utility. It would have to be a revolution in internet in which everything is leveled for fairness. Everything is owned by everyone. So then the cream of the crop rises to the top, that sort of thing. But as it is now, everything is rigged. They even flash their signs at you, at us. So it gets very annoying to be on the internet, to even care, to follow, to download, to discuss. There's nothing to discuss. Marshall McLuhan nailed it. Eric Fromm nailed it. Hannah Arendt nailed it. Malcolm X nailed it. One of those guys, Malcolm X or Martin Luther King, was supposed to be the president. That's how fake everything is. They should have been the first black president, not Obama. Obama was just another Bill Clinton. You you follow that network, but it's all fake. It's fake fights. It's just fueling everything back into the mainstream. It's fueling everything into narratives that are pre-established. They control the flow of it all. They don't mind if you pipe in, but they're going to want to hear you kiss their butts or make some type of terrorist threat. Otherwise, we're non-playing characters. We're just in the background. We're not allowed. They're Freemasons. They think they're gods. They think they're better than us. That's what this world is. That's how it's been structured. Think about what type of loser takes an oath upon penalty of death to keep their yappers shut. Think about what kind of loser flashes those devil horns, 666 signs, frickin' 3 swipes across the neck, the shush to the mouth. There are probably other ones that I don't even know. There's that hands to hand. This isn't even a conspiracy theory. It's called the truth. Oh, the thing I want to mention about Halper, I mentioned it before. Her dad's a psychiatrist. So what's up with her face? Is that from... How do you measure out what did what to her face? And I am saying that's not normal. I'm older than her and look a million times better. No one's supposed to look like that. We're not supposed to deaden our brains. So she's been on those pills. She's been boozing it up. I might download some Fiorella too, because she's starting to do some major jaw shifting. She can't be older than 35, 33 probably if I had to guess. Don't do the drugs. Trust me, don't do them. Don't do any of the pills. Don't do any of the drugs like cocaine, heroin, any of that. I don't even know what meth is. That's how clean I lived it. I smoked my weed. I drank a little bit, but I knew alcohol was no good. Anyone smart enough to not be lying to themselves knows that alcohol is bad news. And alcohol will ruin your face just as bad as the pills, as will cocaine. I heard there's a lot of cocaine use going on in England. That's probably because they're so draconian against the benign marijuana.